Hello friends, in the last video we have discussed the cloud data center. So this is the component of cloud data center which is similar to our local data center. But the main difference is that in cloud data center we have to manage only our managed applications. Rest of the things are managed by the service provider, maybe it, AWS or Azure, Microsoft Azure or Google Cloud. So basically virtualization, the difference between virtualization and cloud. Virtualization basically a software technology, whereas cloud is a remote location, maybe in USA and Europe and some other country of the world. A remote location which utilize the virtualization technology. So we implement the virtualization technology in cloud environment. And the private cloud is that where we can establish our own clients. So basically there are two types of cloud, one is private and other is public. Public cloud is offer services for everyone in the world. You can use the public cloud if you want to use cloud service like AWS or Google Cloud. So now let's move to the VMware. VMware is an American cloud computing and virtualization technology company with headquarters in California. VMware was the first commercially successfully company to virtualize the x86 architecture. Basically, what is x86 architecture? The architecture we are using in our home computer processor is called x86 architecture. So VMware is the pioneer of the company which is used by so many users. So this is the virtualization market share is the biggest share is held with the VMware. So the VMware is the first one company and the second one is called Microsoft. So introduction to VMware. VMware is the leader in virtualization technology and has the most market share than anyone else. The second slot goes to with Microsoft Azure or Microsoft. So VM virtualization software is called ESXi hypervisor. In general term, we call virtualization software as an hypervisor, but the hypervisor belong to VMware is called ESXi server. I will show you how to download, install and configure this hypervisor in my home lab. VMware company name is the same as VMware software technology. So the software name and the company name are very similar. You can hear the name of VMware Workstation, VMware Player. So the company name and the product name are identical to each other. So other virtualization companies, there are other virtualization companies also exist in the world. The famous ones are Microsoft Hyper-V. The Microsoft Hyper-V is also virtualization software, and I have created so many videos on hypervisor. You can go to my channel and watch them if you are interested in virtualization. The second biggest company is Oracle. Oracle hypervisor called as OVM or OLVM. The third one is Citrix. Citrix is very using in ISP setup. So the product of Citrix is called Zen Server. Zen Server is very famous nowadays. And Red Hat, after that we have a Red Hat, and the hypervisor of Red Hat is called KVM. So KVM is very important hypervisor and widely used across the world. Different product of VMware. So now I am going through the product of VMware because I will show you the implementation of these products in my home lab. The first product is called VMware Workstation Player. VMware Workstation Player is an ideal utility for running virtual machine on a Windows, Linux or Mac operating system. If you want to create virtual machine in your home PC, whether you are using Linux or Windows or Mac or operating system, you can download VMware Workstation Player from VMware site and you can create as many virtual machine as you like. Organization uses VM Workstation Player to deliver and manage corporate desktop, while student and educator use it for learning and training. So this is widely used product I have seen in my entire lab. This product is widely used by anyone, whether it is a student or whether it is an IT professional. They are all using a VM Workstation Player. Free version is available for non-commercial and personal and home use. This is free of cost. You can download and use them. There is no expiry with this product. So the second product is called VMware vSphere Hypervisor. Basically this is the hypervisor is called ESXi. Basically this is the enterprise level solution. So in my data center, in my office data center, I have deployed my server with the help of this type of hypervisor. Basically, this is bare metal hypervisor. That means it is directly installed on our hardware. It don't install on an operating system. So for managing this type of hypervisor, we need a client, and the client which are using by the VMware is called vSphere client. Interface, basically this client provide the interface that allow you to connect to your hypervisor or your server. Client just like RDP for Windows or PuTTY for Linux server. As we use our Windows server, and connecting for Windows server we are using the client like remote desktop, and for Linux server we are using the PuTTY. Same like that we are using the vSphere client for connecting our ESXi server. So basically now a web-based client, HTML5 older version was a thick client. In previous version of vSphere like 6.5 and 6.7 we have a thick client. Thick client means we have to install some type of some sort of software in our client, and in that software we have to put some IP address information, username and password, and then connect to our our ESXi server. But now in version 7 and onwards, now we have a web-based client which is easily operated by any web browser like Chrome and any other web browser for managing our ESXi server. Now the most important product and my favorite product is called VMware vCenter server. Basically this is used for if you have let's suppose you have a 30 and 40 server. So for managing all the server from a single console or single portal, you have a management tool which is called VMware vCenter. I am created the cluster with the help of vCenter. I am migrating my virtual machine from one host to another host. I will managing my storage with the help of vCenter server. So the interface of vCenter server is similar like vSphere client. So I will show you this type of setup in my home lab in my upcoming videos. So if you like this video, then please hit the like button and subscribe my channel if for my upcoming videos, so you will be notified when I am uploading my new videos. Again, thank you very much for your time. So I will definitely upload the next video in a few days. So you don't worry and keep watching my channel. So you will get a solid understanding of virtualization. So again, thank you very much.